Hi, I'm Malik Harry, and this is.
Terry Roberts.
I'm Malik Harry.
I'm Terry Roberts.
Hi, I'm Malik Harry, and this is.
Terry Roberts.
And this is our third episode of Sports Politics. Welcome to our third episode of Sports Politics. We just want to dedicate this episode to a great man, a great father, and a great husband. And not only that, but he was a great football player, one of the greatest. His name is Seau. Unfortunately, yesterday, Wednesday, May 2nd, he apparently committed suicide in his home, and they found his body. And it's just unfortunate, but he was a great man. And, Terry's just going to tell you some of the greatest things that he did in his life as a football player.
Yeah, just to tell a story on the type of man he was. I was watching ESPN yesterday, and Marcellus Wiley, of course, he was a pretty good player yesterday. He told ESPN just the type of man he was. The fact that when he was injured, if he had little nicks and bruises, he didn't even want to see his teammates see that he was injured. He would go privately in a room with
private doctors.
With private doctors, because he didn't want his teammates to see that he was injured. He wanted his teammates to see him when he was at full strength, because he knew he was the leader of a football team. They fed off him, and he didn't want his teammates to see him weak.
Yeah.
And
never want a weak leader. He knew that.
He knew that, and he understood that to the utmost. I mean, this guy was a consummate pro. He just what football is about. A great guy. I mean, he had his own charity. I believe he started his own charity in 1991, 1992. He was still a young player at that time. When a lot of guys were hot-headed.
Takes a lot to do that as a young player.
A lot of guys are hot-headed. Just think they can do whatever. And this guy already had a charity starting up, and it just tells you the kind of dude he was. That's not just belittle this man of how great a football player he was, because as I'm looking at his stats, he was a rather good football player, but he was also a great man. Just to tell you some of his stats, just to make you see
just to throw him out there.
Just to throw him out there to tell you why this guy will be in the Hall of Fame very soon.
Just to throw him out there.
This guy, of course, went to USC. One of the greatest colleges in history.
Trojan.
Yeah. In the 1990 draft, he was drafted 5th overall in the first round, of course. He played with the Chargers from 1990 to 2002, 13 season. He's also in the Chargers Hall of Fame. I think he was put in the Chargers Hall of Fame this last year.
That's a great feat.
Yes. 50th anniversary team. The Chargers have had a lot of great players.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins from 2003 to 2005, and of course ended his career with the New England Patriots from 06 to 09. This guy was a 12-time Pro Bowler. And not just a 12-time Pro Bowler, 12 straight years.
Straight, like a line, like straight line. Yeah. And that's years, not days. Not 12 days, 12 years. Some of you watching aren't even 12 years old yet. That's a lot. That's a lot.
From 1991 to 2002. 10-time All-Pro.
10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10-time All-Pro.
Outstanding.
1991 all the way till 2000. No, just 2000. Okay.
Dang.
So that's 10
I can't even do that at high school.
It's 10 straight years.
I couldn't even do that at Little League. He doing it with the pros now. The pros, these people are professionals. And he did that 10 times. 10 times. I can't stress that enough.
Beast mode on the football field. I mean, the guy's measurables. He was 6'3", 250, 4'6" in the 40. You go do that.
I want to see you 250 moving that quick.
4'6".
250 moving that quick.
I mean, he was one of those guys that he just couldn't diagnose the play. I mean, he knew you were running, he knew you were passing, but he didn't just tell other people. He'd go and make the play himself. He would shoot a gap and knock your lights out. 2-time AFC champion. Of course, he went to the '94 Super Bowl. where Steve Young, that Super Bowl is more known for Steve Young lighting them up. He threw 6 touchdowns, and of course Jerry Rice had a nice game himself. Uh, but nonetheless, you can go watch it on YouTube. He laid a whooping on Steve Young on one hit. Steve Young was a scrambling quarterback, and Junior showed him. You run to the sideline and you stay in that pocket. Nice hit, one of the nice hits I've ever saw. Led them to the Super Bowl, and of course in 2007, he was with the undefeated Patriots. They wound up going 18-1, but still a great feat to say we went 16-0, and he was a dynamic aspect of them going that far.
18 interceptions in his career. Took a couple back for touchdowns. 1,800 tackles in his career. 1,800 tackles. It says here in 1994, I wasn't even born yet. Son, dude made 154 tackles in a season. Dude, they have players that been playing for 3 years and they ain't even got that in their career. This dude made 154 in a season.
Come on, bro.
That's unreal, man.
3 forced fumbles in his career. 21 pass deflections. Like Malik said, over 1,800 tackles. 57 sacks. This was a guy that primarily played inside, and he had 57 sacks. He was an inside linebacker. 18 interceptions. This ball was a ball hawk. Knew how to diagnose a play. You talking about Ray Lewis before Ray Lewis, Ray. Overall, man, it's very sad. It's unfortunate because, as you see, hell of a dude, hell of a football dude. He'll truly be missed. Rest in peace, Junior Seau. Much love to your family. Much love to you, to your legacy, man. And you'll be in Canton, Ohio one day. We love you. And
you mean a lot to a lot of people.
And of course, we send our prayers and condolences to all the Seau family. His mother was very, very, very sad by it, and we just love all the people that love Junior Seau. And ultimately, sad. Yesterday was a sad day, and also today is a sad day.
You will forever be missed, forever be in our hearts, and you have basically put your signature on the game of football. And, this has been our 3rd episode of Sports Politics. Junior Seau, your family, God bless.
God bless to y'all too. Thank you.